Hello dears, welcome to Box and Whisker Plots, also known as Box Plots. This is 12.2. A Box and Whisker Plot looks like this because we have a box and we have two whiskers. Makes sense, right? Box, whiskers. It technically has 4 different sections, so we've got this little whisker down here, we have box 1, box 2, and this whisker up here. Each of those 4 sections is worth 25% of your data. So when you have data already, the bottom 25%, middle 25%, or 25 to 50, 50 to 75, and 75 to 100% of your data. So it's a pretty good even distribution. That's not a great example. So what does it include? So my lower extreme, my upper extreme, so those are the 2 on either end of my data. I have a lower quartile. We also call that Q1. I have an upper quartile. We also call that Q3 because my median is Q2. Upper extreme, okay, and then this inner quartile range, it's the inner quarters, right? Inner quartile range is there. The inner quartile range is just Q3 minus Q1. It's a range of the inner quartile. And then the actual range is going to be upper extreme minus lower extreme. So you can get a whole lot of information from a box and whisker plot. So our goal is to make a box and whisker plot of this data, 8, 6, 3, 5, 3, 4, 2, 9. We have to put these in order from least to greatest. Rewrite yours from least to greatest. And we're going to need 5 things. Lower extreme, upper extreme. Well, those are pretty easy. Median, also pretty easy. Now, the new ones are my lower quartile range and my upper quartile. I will show you how to get these. So my 2 extremes, 2, 9, right? Those are my extremes. 2 and 9, because they go the biggest and the smallest. The median, cross out, cross out, cross out, cross out, cross out, cross out. Okay, the median is in between 4 and 5. My median is 4.5. 2 numbers, add them together, divide by 2. So I just did 4 plus 5 divided by 2 equals 4.5 as my median. Now we have to find the quartiles. Okay, so the quartiles are the hard part. The lower quartile is the median of the lower half. The upper quartile is the median of the upper half. So we're going to draw a line where the median would be. Great. The median of this mess is Q1. The median of this mess is Q2. I think I have it in a, yeah. So my lower half was 2, 4, 2, 3, 3, 4. So the median of that, cross out, cross out, cross out, cross out, right here. Well, what's in between 3 and 3? 3. Easy enough. 3 plus 3 divided by 2 is 3. The median of the upper half, so that was in green up here. My upper half was 5, 6, 8, and 9. So right in the middle of that is going to be a 7. 6 plus 8 divided by 2 gives me 7. So we have to plot our points, draw the box around the quartiles. Okay, so my lower was 2 and 9. And then my quartiles were 3 and 7. I'm going to go ahead and do a box for 3 and 7. Lower extreme, upper extreme. And then my actual median, where's my median? 4.5. So I have a box. So let's see. I'm going to relabel these. This was my Q1 was 3. My Q3 was 7. So that was the middle that we found of the lower half, the middle of the upper half, and then the middle of the whole set. My median is this guy right here. I have my whiskers. I went a little crooked here. That's okay. I have my whiskers that go all the way to my extremes. Upper extreme, lower extreme. And if I were to re-put all my data back into this, it will fit so that it's a fourth, a fourth, a fourth, a fourth. So let me show you what I mean by that. So like, okay, I have a 2, a 3, and a 3, bottom fourth. A 4, a 5, a 6, middle. And then an 8 and a 9. So we've got like the bottom, middle, middle, top. It fits, so 2, 2, 2, 2, and 2 within, so it shows me 25% of my data, another 25% of my data, another 25% of my data, and then my last 25% of my data. Kind of nifty. So you're going to find your extremes here, and then you're going to draw a box and whisker plot. I'll go ahead and do this one with you. All right, I got to put them in order from least to greatest. 9, 12, 15, 17. Whoops, forgot a 13. 18, 18, 20, and 22. Okay, I got all my data. Lower extreme is a 9. Upper extreme is a 22. So that's where my 2 dots are going to go. Pretty easy. I'm going to go ahead and do it. Let's see. I got to kind of know what these numbers are to know what my spread is. But I got to go 9 to 22. Median. $17 is my median. All right, so when I have 17 as my median, we do not include it in the upper extreme and the lower extreme. So when I'm finding my extremes here and my quartiles, I need to find the quartile, the median of the green and the median of this mess, okay? So it's going to be slightly different. You do not include the 17 when doing this. So right in between 12 and 13 is going to be 12.5. Right in between 18 and 20 is 19. You could also find the average. So 9 to 22.5. So let's just make that a 9. 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22. Okay, a 9 and a 22. 17 is my median. 17. Lower quartile, 12 and a half. 10, 11, 12, 13. So 12 and a half is like right there. Upper quartile, 19. 17, 18, 19 is going to be right here. I'm going to draw my box. Like that. Not pretty, but it accomplishes what it needs to accomplish. And we have ourselves a box and whisker plot. That easy. I mean, not easy, but yeah. All right. Really what matters, though, is being able to interpret these. On the ACT, they're going to give you these, and you need to know what they're asking for. So Judy asked coworkers about their typical commute time. The box plot shows the results. What's the median commute? Okay, median. That's this guy right here. So we just know that that's a 30-minute median commute time. Timber Valley records the number of newspaper deliveries. What is the upper quartile? So that upper quartile is right here, 60 newspapers. What is the interquartile range? Now, a range means I got to subtract a big from a small. So my interquartile is here. So that means I have a 7 minus a 5. That interquartile range is 2. Or 7 to 5, right? So 50%, what that means is that 50% of the team has a shoe size between a 7 and a 5. Must be younger kids. Coach Lucas kept track of the number of shots each basketball player took in a game. What was the most shots any player took? Upper, 16 shots was your upper. But you can see that 50% got in between a 4 and an 8 shots, right? The lowest would be a 2 down here. Just more information that you can get. What is the range of his daily tip goals? So 200 minus 100 is a $100 tip goal. 200 minus 100. Drives a bus. Keep number of the bus riders. What is the least number of bus riders? 65 riders. Cool. I will also post your homework. Good luck.